Hey guys, it's Lark here from Anime America. We're doing something different this time around. We're going to do a Let's Play. This game has been buzzing around the internet for the last couple of days. I've seen a little bit of it, and I tell you, it's I don't usually like playing dating sims, but I might give this one a crack. Definitely seems very weird. So, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. So because we are doing something different, we'll ask that in the comment section. Please let us know if you want to see more, if you want to see me play other anime titles, or if you just straight up hate Let's Plays and don't ever want to see these again. So we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. And excuse me if I look like a sweaty mess. It is currently summer here in Australia and my room gets very hot. So, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit that website. Cool. This already sounds interesting. But by playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you were at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Yes. Also, because I know this is going to be a graphic novel, so there'll be a lot of reading. I may stumble on a few words or not know how to say. Ah, that was loud in my ears. Woo! Team Salavato. It's very loud on my ears. Please enter your name. Oh. Lark. That's what I want to play as.
Hey!
I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance. Actually, I might... Oh, that is so loud on my ears. I will turn the volume back up for you guys. When I go back and edit these things, it's just, that was extremely loud on my ears. I do apologize. And that's slammed down as well. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Yeah, I know a few people like that. That girl is Sayori. My neighbor, and good friends since we were children. Oh, I know where this is going. You know the different kind of friend you'd never see yourself making? You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it's just the kind... Relax. It's just a dating sim. Why am I nervous? Need to stop being nervous. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. What a dick. However, I just sigh. Idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again! But I caught up to you this time!
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
I'd like to say that you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Lark.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. What a dick.
What kind of friend is this? Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all.
This is gonna get annoying for you guys, but add it to the comment section. Do you like voices or not?
I guess you don't have to. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
I'd say he can be mean.
Whatever you say, Ferrari.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Lark, have you decided to join a club yet?
A club?
Ugh. Does a number on your vocals.
I told you already. You're really not interested in joining any clubs.
I haven't been looking either.
It's not true.
Yeah.
You told me you'd join a club this year.
Ugh, I look like a sweaty mess. This is what I get for trying to start gaming in the middle of summer with no like proper ventilation, because I've got my fan sitting right here next to the microphone and you don't want to hear. You didn't even want to hear that, did you? Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with every... I feel like a dick playing this guy. This is... Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Okay, this is getting a little too real. Okay, a little too real.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Why did I turn into Mickey Mouse all of a sudden? Oh! NEET. That's like... Did I hear something? NEET. That's pretty much like unemployment in Japan.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy.
No promises.
No promises, though.
That's gonna be Lark's voice.
Oh, you fucking piece of...
I swear.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Ugh. Why do I get myself lectured? I've got the hiccups. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I'm guessing, I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here, spacing out. so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up. Wait up. It's not even nighttime.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might just need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Oh, what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori?
Yay!
Well, that's, yeah.
There is no way I'm going.
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sorry, is Vice President of the Literature Club. Oh, the title of the... yeah. Not that I was ever aware that she had interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Cool. Cupcakes. I do like me a cupcake. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she says so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Yeah, she's a serial killer. She's a murderer. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I guess I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay?
Yes, let's go!
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul. I dejectedly follow Sayori. I follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings the open classroom door.
Hi everyone! A new member is here!
I told you don't call me the new member. Ugh. At a glance... I glanced around the room. Girl one.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Huh? Seriously? A boy?
This is gonna get hard to keep track of.
Way to kill the atmosphere! Oh, look. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Huh? What are you looking at?
I really should just be reading it as is.
If you want me to say something, say it.
Sorry?
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I do not recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Well, you can just ignore her if she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly in my ear and then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Nosaki. Oh, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri always appears comparably more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuko. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
Oh, yes.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Lark.
Now, I saw this on GT Live, and I definitely agree. Just like a snake, green eyes and that body. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me generally feels a little...
Ew.
You too, Monica.
Come, sit down, Lark. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me. Or, Monica.
What is... Okay.
I'll get the cupcakes.
No, that's you.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Need to find an actual proper voice.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
And how about I make some tea as well? The girls are having a few desks arranged to form a table. As already mentioned, it's been widened, so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm just gonna go with a WoW Goblin. I have no idea what's happening at the moment.
Ta-da!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal dozens of white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little kitties, little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That sounds delicious if...
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Yeah, well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Tori grabs the one first, and then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Tori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Ah yes, the cooked side on the southeast of it, at a 90-degree angle. Perfect. Chomping. Seriously, I do not know where I'm going with these voices, but this is how we're doing this video. And I'm gonna say, I've never actually played a proper dating sim before. So, this is gonna be interesting for when it does its thing. That's... I've forgotten my... Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this before? made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did, so I already said...
Well, maybe. But not for... You dummy.
Alright. First off, I'd like to thank God.
10 points to whoever can guess the reference. I give you Nasuki's weird logic and dismissive conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying the tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of her, in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you.
Well,
tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. But at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at everyone.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member for any major of the clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Yeah. What you doing in the literature club? You could be in the debate club. There's more fun in that. You get to yell at people, get to argue, and you're just sitting here reading books and doing poetry. Ugh. Bah. Bah. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and politicizing how to prepare for events. I'd rather take care. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It'd be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting in an all-out effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, just like what I'm doing with this video. Self-aware. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone's enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really worked hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Lark, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. My head, it sees one thing, but my mouth says another. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
What? Manga? Did you say manga?
It looks like she really wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
No, not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, look at her. She's not sad. She's in love. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up as she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Read a horror book once. My journal from high school. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to on a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you?
I guess you could say that.
But if the story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often success at changing the way you look at the world. Only for a brief moment.
Let's ponder that for a sec. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yuri 2017. I hate horror. Reminds me how much I smoke a pack every day.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind in the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud.
Oh, that's a pretty good poem title.
And give that back.
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is so cute, just as you are.
Sarah slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I keep looking at me, which is right there. The camera's right there. I need to look at you. You is what I need to look at.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care, punk?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them?
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Damn! Yuki, you've got a future ahead of you, making inspirational quotes. Can someone just make me like a collage of all of Yuri's inspirational quotes? I want that on a calendar. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deeper reaches of your heart. Do you have any experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems!
As we all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. Weird back pose, but we're just gonna go through that. How long is this thing gonna go for? I have an idea, everyone! Natsuki and Yuki look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone's even.
Yeah! Let's do it!
Plus, now that we've got a new member, I think will help us out and get a little more confident with each other. Strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Lark? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on a second. Still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back where we are back to the original topic of joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Hey, I never said I wanted to join this club. Sorority may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. Still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. Oh god, they're all cranky at me. Like, this one is just like, you're stupid. These three, like, this one's just like, oh no, I will never take his virginity. Never, ever. This one's like, oh? You mean you're not bringing Cheetos? This one's like, excuse me, you totally said you would. All four girls stand back at me with dejected eyes. What? I'm sorry, I thought...
Mark?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. For writing poems and the price, I need to pay the order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'm gonna join the literature club. One by one, the girls all light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sorority wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Jump, jump, jump around. Jump, jump, jump around. Hey. You really did scare me there for a moment. I almost died.
If you really came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Lark,
I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Naughty. It's just such a wrong pose. Who does that? It's like you've got the gluteus maximus all poked out, and then you've got the vest broken out. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with a mediocre writing skills? I already feel like anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, these girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
hey, Lark! Since we're already here, you wanna walk me home together?
That's right. That's right. We walk home together. Have you got a problem with that, buddy? Terry and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Yeah, sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to get closer to one of these girls.
Hey, sleazebag, you just walked into the club and you're already trying to lay ground? You disgust me.
I'll just need to make most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess with that, starts with writing a poem tonight.
It's time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with who's ever poem.
Okay, so who do I want to go with? Like, Suri's the best friend. You're a goblin, like, wow, and you're the emo girl. Like, I have to go with Suri. Like, she's the one that's like been my gal. So I'm gonna say Kawaii. Fuck. I didn't say it. I'm trying to limit how much I swear. Aura? Romance? Ah, gotcha. Love? Childhood. Special? Shiny? Damn it. Clumsy. There we go. God, there's so many of them. Ah, bliss? No, you seem like blissful. Crimson, bad, passion. Passion. Secretive. Ah, you Doki Doki. Oh, you piece of family. There we go. You're more vibrant. Ambient. Comfort. Yeah. Suicide. That's a. Cloud, swimsuit, empty, judgment, milk, nature. Yayo! Scream? Ah, you mother. Frankfurt. Fun? Yeah. Joy. Marriage? Kiss. Ah, you piece of. Vanilla. They all have skirts. Kitty, frightening, warm, jumpy. I'm so hot.
Oh, hi again, Lark.
Apparently, pressing the middle button just gets rid of the entire thing. That's interesting.
Hi again, Lark. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me. At least I keep my word. Back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Lark. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. So he already told me he didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too. I don't even know if the plan just came here or you hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room.
Now that's a
Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops her back in her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Lark always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work even without me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
Oh, dependable.
Sarity, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
Again, no idea what's going on.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? Toad's jealous. I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Lark can be good friends too.
Sorry. As usual, Sarity seems obviously oblivious to the weird situation she just put herself in.
Yuri even... Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, it's Yuri.
Me?
Not really.
Sorry, don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
No, never mind. Sarah made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So it's a nice gesture from you. It's a pleasant surprise. Makes me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah. I wouldn't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into a bag, and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so...
Oh.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know...
Oh god, even talking like her makes me tired.
And we could, you know... discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picks out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically read the book.
Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sorority and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice how intense her expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some books Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica.
Well, we're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all. You know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative mind.
It doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Everything we come up with is the most fun thing ever. Nobody would have come in the first place. It's a literature event. So it's most important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, so you know. After they come, we can do the thing where we speak their creative minds.
Once this, Sarah's taking this very seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating with herself.
That's a good point. In that case, you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Oh, well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
Good thing. Natsuki would love to do that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why I suggested it.
Cupcakes speak to the creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Terry is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! Just... Look, sweetie, there's a bubble of personal space, and you're kinda right up in my face. You're in my face. Get out of my face. And I love how it's not even a redone image. It's just here's your image and whoa! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Nearly fell out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is a napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to that.
Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see Monica overhead.
It's true, though.
Yeah.
I know.
I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
No, not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on time?
That's a secret, Jack.
I knew it.
Oh, come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look at you, Sayori. It's all written all over you.
Huh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me? I got nothing written on me. Except for this tattoo, but that's the only thing written on me.
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out everywhere. What a dick! Don't mention her hair, you douche. What? I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten them out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fault for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. There's toothpaste, the stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe it off, the stain with my finger.
But nobody would notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't even have a boyfriend yet? Oh, dude. This guy is a dick. He's a 100% jerk. He treats Sayori like he's absolutely nothing.
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you'll see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okie dokie, that's an angle. That's an angle.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it would be to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it too, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Aren't you happy?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you have a button, you would notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs are bigger again!
Again? Like they changed size? Ah, man, don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. Why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy! It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew! That's so much better!
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls them around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because, if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else. Anyway. So, That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Yeah, I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Please.
Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier.
Oh. Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we're better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Then maybe you should come wake me in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Ah, but I was joking this time. Man,
it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share our poems we wrote now?"
Yay! Lark, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve the poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I had never really done this before. Well, you know that everyone's ready, so why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sarah's one is a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf from a spiritual spiral notebook. And the other on the other hand, Monica. I'm getting my voices mixed up, which is really weird. On the other hand, Monica writes hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Asuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, I think that is a perfect place to end it there. So, like I said before, this is only a test. If you want to see me continue Doki Doki Literature Club, make sure you tell me in the comments, because I will be reading the comments as the video comes out. So I want to gauge if you want more gaming videos on the channel. Let me know if you just straight up don't want gaming videos. And if you do want gaming videos, suggest some games and I'll get around to them. But of course, if this continues, I will finish Doki Doki Literature Club, and then I'll move on to something else, depending on how well this video is received. So, thank you for tuning in to Anime America. My name's Lark, and there will be more awesome videos on the way, so stay tuned to Anime America. Bye!